the soft glow of candlelight. It evokes a sense of peace, romance, even spirituality. But what if this warm, inviting light came with a hidden cost? What if, as we bask in the ambiance of a flickering flame, we unknowingly dim the very flame of our minds? Recent research suggests that this idyllic scene might not be as benign as it seems. The culprit? Tiny particles of soot released by burning candles, silently infiltrating the air we breathe and potentially impacting our cognitive function. It's a sobering thought, a reminder that even seemingly innocuous elements of our environment can have subtle yet profound effects on our health. We pride ourselves on our intellectual capabilities, on our ability to think critically and solve complex problems. Yet we often overlook the invisible forces that shape our minds, the air we breathe being one of them. Join me as we delve into the fascinating world of indoor air quality and uncover the surprising link between candlelight and cognitive function. We often associate air pollution with bustling city streets and industrial smokestacks, but the reality is that the air within our homes can be just as polluted, if not more so. This invisible cocktail of pollutants includes dust mites, pet dander, mold spores, and yes, even emissions from burning candles. Candle smoke, while seemingly ethereal, is composed of a complex mixture of particulate matter, volatile organic compounds, and other chemicals. These tiny particles can easily penetrate our lungs and enter our bloodstream, triggering a cascade of negative health effects. While the romantic in us might balk at the thought, the truth is that a burning candle, in essence, releases pollutants much like a miniature car engine. Particularly concerning is the release of ultrafine particles, so small they can bypass our respiratory system's natural defenses and lodge deep within our lungs. Once there, they can trigger inflammation, oxidative stress, and even cross the blood-brain barrier, potentially impacting cognitive function. It's a stark reminder that the seemingly insignificant can have significant consequences, especially when it comes to the air we breathe. To better understand the link between candle smoke and cognitive function, researchers at a leading university recently conducted a study involving 26 healthy adults. The goal was simple: expose participants to varying levels of candle smoke in a controlled environment and measure its impact on their cognitive performance. The study was meticulously designed to mimic a typical home environment. Participants were asked to relax in a comfortable room, furnished like a living room, complete with books, magazines, and soft lighting. Over several sessions, the researchers introduced controlled amounts of candle smoke into the room, simulating the effect of burning candles for varying durations. Before and after each exposure session, the participants underwent a battery of cognitive tests designed to assess various aspects of brain function, including memory, attention, processing speed, and executive function. This allowed researchers to track subtle changes in cognitive performance in relation to the level of candle smoke exposure. The results, as we'll soon discover, were both surprising and concerning. The study's findings painted a clear, albeit unsettling, picture. Even short-term exposure to candle smoke was linked to measurable declines in cognitive performance. The participants, after spending time in the candle smoke-filled room, exhibited slower reaction times, decreased accuracy on memory tasks, and reduced ability to focus and concentrate. These findings, while preliminary, suggest that the seemingly innocuous act of lighting a candle can have a tangible impact on our cognitive abilities. The implications are particularly significant for individuals who are sensitive to environmental pollutants or those with pre-existing respiratory or cognitive conditions. It's worth noting that the study focused on healthy adults, and the effects observed were temporary. However, the research begs a crucial question. If short-term exposure can lead to such noticeable cognitive dips, what are the potential long-term consequences, especially for vulnerable populations? Section 5. Dr. Faherty's warning: a neurologist's perspective. Dr. Thomas Faherty, a leading neurologist specializing in environmental health, finds the study's results concerning but not entirely surprising. The brain, he explains, is incredibly sensitive to changes in its environment, particularly when it comes to air quality. We know that air pollution, both indoors and outdoors, has been linked to a range of neurological disorders, including cognitive decline, dementia, and even stroke, Dr. Faherty says. This study adds to the growing body of evidence suggesting that even seemingly low levels of indoor air pollution can have a measurable impact on brain health. Dr. Faherty emphasizes the importance of recognizing and mitigating sources of indoor air pollution, especially in homes with young children, older adults, or individuals with respiratory conditions. We need to start thinking about indoor air quality with the same level of concern we afford outdoor air quality, he urges. Section 6. The long shadow of candle smoke. Implications for brain health. While more research is undoubtedly needed, the initial findings raise important questions about the long-term implications of candle smoke exposure. Could repeated exposure, even at low levels, contribute to cognitive decline over time? Could it exacerbate symptoms in individuals already predisposed to neurological disorders? These are questions that demand further investigation. If the adage "an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure" holds true, then understanding the potential risks associated with candle smoke is paramount, especially as we age and our cognitive reserves naturally decline. Perhaps it's time we reevaluate our relationship with candles. While their aesthetic appeal is undeniable, their potential impact on our cognitive health, however subtle, is a factor we can no longer afford to ignore. Section 7. Clearing the air strategies for a healthier home. The good news is that there are simple yet effective steps we can take to mitigate the risks associated with candle smoke and improve our overall indoor air quality. It starts with awareness, acknowledging that even seemingly harmless sources can contribute to indoor air pollution. One of the simplest yet most effective strategies is ventilation. Opening windows for even a few minutes each day can significantly improve indoor air quality by flushing out stale air and reducing the concentration of pollutants. Consider investing in an air purifier with a HEPA filter, especially for rooms where candles are frequently burned. When it comes to candles, moderation is key. Opt for natural unscented candles made from beeswax or soy, as they tend to release fewer harmful chemicals when burned. Limit the number of candles burned at once and avoid burning them in enclosed spaces or for extended periods. Section 8. Beyond candles, recognizing everyday sources of indoor air pollution. Candles are just one piece of the indoor air pollution puzzle. Numerous other sources, often overlooked, can contribute to poor air quality in our homes, including cleaning products. Many conventional cleaning products contain volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, that can linger in the air long after use. Opt for natural, fragrance-free alternatives whenever possible. Personal care products like hairspray, perfume, and even scented lotions can release VOCs into the air. Choose unscented or naturally scented options. Furniture and building materials such as pressed wood furniture, carpets, and certain types of paint can release formaldehyde, a known carcinogen. Choose low VOC or formaldehyde-free options. By becoming more aware of these everyday sources of indoor air pollution, we can make informed choices to create healthier living environments for ourselves and our loved ones. Section 9. A breath of fresh air, prioritizing cognitive clarity. In our quest for a vibrant and fulfilling life, we often focus on diet, exercise, and stress management. Yet we often overlook the importance of the air we breathe, the very element that sustains our cognitive fire. By understanding the potential link between candle smoke and cognitive function, we are empowered to make informed choices that prioritize both our health and our well-being. Let us not sacrifice our cognitive clarity at the altar of ambiance. Instead, let us create homes that nourish both body and mind, where the air we breathe is as pure as the thoughts we think. The universe, in all its vastness, reminds us that even seemingly small actions can have ripple effects. By making conscious choices to improve our indoor air quality, we not only protect our cognitive health, but also contribute to a healthier planet.